Hello, everyone here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on Lost Worlds here. Since last episode, just been busy planting and doing field work. And speaking of planting, by the way, I believe we got all the corn planted here at this point here. Let me double check the map here. Oh, no, wait. We got one more field to plant of corn. Okay, never mind. I thought we had all the field of corn planted, but nope. We got one more field to go yet, everyone. Working on planting soybeans here at the moment. I got course play on that job here. Again, no field numbers on this map. I haven't thought of, I don't know, field something or other here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sure, something like that. I don't know. I'm figuring out maybe at some point here just so I know what fields I'm working on here. Also finished mowing all the hay here since last episode as well. I figured we'd get started on working on that. But first things first, before we do that, I want to head over to the cows here real quick here. If you remember from last episode, I wasn't able to give the cows the straw they needed. And I don't think they're probably real happy. Yeah, they're not real happy about that. Don't know why, but we got just a little bit of mixed rations in here. I want to see if this will empty out here or not. Suppose I better turn the tractor on first. Let's see. Is it going to empty? Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. We're going to give the cows some straw here. Speaking of straw, by the way, we're getting to be in dire needs of some straw because we're like basically out. Get through here. This is really tight for this particular tractor. Again, as I keep mentioning, we need to like buy a dedicated tractor here for this job. Just have not. This is a bad spot to park this here, by the way. Parked right over the spot where it takes bales into the barn there. And also, I wanted to get in the Bobcat there instead of the tractor, and instead of put me in the tractor a moment ago. But oh well. Okay, let's go grab this bale here. I forget if I mentioned this or not, but we switched out skid steers here. Oh, wow. Like, this skid steer lifts way higher. I mean, wow. If you remember, like, the last skid steer barely lifted high enough. Like, I had to grab the bale towards the bottom to get it up in the mixer here. I mean, like, this one here, I can... Oh, it goes way up. And then not to mention, too, it also tips back. It doesn't tip back a lot, but at least it's enough. And then also, it's not belching out clouds of black smoke. So... I think I finally found my skid steer here. Yeah, the Bobcat 870. Maybe doesn't look as nice as the other one, if you ask me. I think the other one maybe looked a little nicer, but hey, this one works. I think it takes care of all my complaints that I had. It lifts reasonably quickly. It might be a little bit slower than our previous Bobcat one, but at least it's not as slow as that atrocious... Was it the Kubota? I think it was the Kubota that was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, don't ever buy the Kubota. That thing's horrible. I don't know what's up with it, but it is slower than cold molasses on a freezing morning. Pretty sure that's how the oil was flowing through that system or something. Because, oh, wow. So, yeah, finally got myself a good skid steer one. At least one that I'm happy with here. I do have a couple more options as well. If we were to go skid steer shop in here, which I think we're good, so probably won't bother doing. But where's our skid steers here? Got the JCBs. I'm not sure how well those work. I'd be kind of curious maybe try those. I think one of these actually has a boom too. Power boom. I think this is the fixed boom. At least it looks fixed anyway. Ah, here we go. Yeah, the teleskid. Okay, yep. The JCB teleskid. Must telescope right there or something. I'm looking for, I thought it would telescope more in here. But anyway. Got the JCB teleskid. That's probably, actually not bad. $58,000, huh? And then we got, oh, look at that. It's the little cute guy. It's so cute. John Deere 90, huh? Wow. Look at the controls on that unit, huh, one? Yeah. Got the motor mounted right behind you there. That's going to be fun. And then, yeah. Then we got the Massey Ferguson, what is it? Massey Ferguson 711, huh? It looks to be identical to this the John Deere, to be honest. I mean, I don't actually see a difference other than the fact that he took the cab and chopped it off. It looks to be identical. But anyway, I question whether either of those two would be able to lift high enough for this or not. I don't know. So probably we'll just, like I said, stick with the skid steer we got for now. Maybe at some point we'll have to try a JCB teleskid. Oh, and how are we looking on straw here, by the way? That was not much straw. No, that was not much straw at all, was it? Okay. Probably just leave this parked here, because... Oh, jackknifing. Still jackknifing. Wow. Hard to get good help nowadays. We'll just leave this here for now, because like I said, we'll have to go get some more bales. We'll have to buy some here, unfortunately, and I'm pretty sure we are completely out. At least it shows we are anyway. And if I go over here and try to request some, storage is empty. Yeah, okay. We'll have to get some here at some point. I probably won't bother doing that for now, but I'll take care of that off camera here at some point. We'll go buy some more straw bales. Fortunately, they're not very expensive. And as I mentioned, too, we are still just like continually buying hay bales. Wasn't planning on doing that for the straw bales. I figured we could have our own straw, but unfortunately, what do we have planted? Oats? I think we had oats planted, right? I think that's what we got planted. Oats are not quite ready to harvest here yet, so it'll probably be a couple months before they're ready to harvest. I don't think the cows want to go that long without it. I wouldn't mind, but okay, let's grab the baler, and we're going to head over to our hay fields here. And again, we're just going to turn these into silage bales. That one hay quite well, mind you. John Deere 4020 here again. Should maybe look at like getting another 4020, right? Why not? Nothing says we can't have more than one 4020. And so far, this has been a really good tractor for our farm here. As some of you folks have commented in the comments here, it is definitely our workhorse tractor here. Just again, playing a little bit more older school farm here, with the older equipment here. Just finding a tractor that can pull some of this equipment and works with everything. Yeah, bit troublesome here. And so far, the 4020 has, for the most part, lived up to most of the tasks. Pulling that pulley mulcher, though, it wasn't particularly a fan of that. Minneapolis Lean seems to pull that a little bit better. Mowing, though, this is definitely the mowing tractor. I put that mower on other tractors, and yeah, the other tractors just don't like that mower for some reason. This tractor pulls it no problem. I don't know why. I haven't tried the Minneapolis. Maybe the Minneapolis Lean would pull it no problem too, but I don't think it's actually necessarily an issue with the horsepower, but I think it's more something, I don't know, collisions on the tractor or something like that. At least that's my theory anyway. Suppose before I go any further here, should probably work on getting that field planted here as well, shouldn't we? Let's go get the farm all on that. Seed, we're good for a little bit at least yet. Fuel, yeah, we should be pretty good there as well. Might have to look at getting some fuel up here at some point. And speaking of fuel, we'll probably do it the way any proper farmer would most likely do it. We'll put down a fuel barrel. Yeah, looks like we are set on corn already. Perfect. As I mentioned here last episode, I'm hoping once we get rid of the silage oven, I want to sell everything you see right there, re-level that land, and just, yeah, hopefully make that a little bit nicer, because it's just like super annoying over there with all the land that's all like all over the place, right? Okay, let's get a course here going for this. Field, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Sure, looks good to me. I guess the other option of it is I could put a course by course on the baling, but way the farm all goes. Nice. Okay, back to baling. And we got two fields to bale here, by the way. We got the little hay field here. And you might notice on the little hay field oven, yeah, I forgot to change the offset on the mowing tractor again. I think I got that fixed on the second field, though. The second field is good. This field, unfortunately, yeah, I didn't notice it, so And yes, again, I mean, we're still using the OP baler yet. I don't know if I really have any, like, better old school balers of one. And not to mention, too, I want one that wraps. So, ideally do it all in one pass, right? Rather than having to have a baler and a wrapper. Right down the middle of those two rows there, cleans them up. As I mentioned, the one nice thing about the OP baler here, it does make it nice and easy to pick up the windrows. So in this case, Evan, I don't have the course play course I used to mow this, right? Like, I went from this field right over to the next field there, cleared out the course play course for this one, so I can't, like, go and load it on the baling tractor. Now, I still have, I'm pretty sure the course I have loaded is the hayfield over here, right? I think it is anyway. First, the map's just spun around at the moment, so I'm pretty sure that's our hayfield that's loaded there. So once we get over to that field, Evan, I could have course by restart that course here, and it should follow where it mowed. I don't know if it actually even work on this field because we got the offset of it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And then, as I've always complained, Evan, like when you're baling, I mean, it's kind of annoying because it seems like the pickups are never wide enough for the windrows. Just the way the game handles the windrows, sometimes it kicks it out one side, both sides. Yeah. So yeah, kind of annoying when that happens, but oh well. I don't know why sometimes this baler takes off on you too. I mean, it's supposed to, I forget what the speed is again, but yeah, going like 19 miles an hour. Then suddenly it'll, oh, yeah, slow back down to, again, I forget what speed it's supposed to, 10 miles an hour or something like that, whatever it is. Also, we should probably look at getting some fuel for this tractor at some point, shouldn't we? Yeah, I think you folks mentioned that to me here. Was that last episode or episode before, somewhere in there like that? Let's just maybe see what we got for some fuel here. Oh, where would one find fuel tools? Yeah, that's electric. Nope, we don't want that. Biomethane station. No. Is there not a fuel one here? Where's the fuel tank? Containers? Ah, here we go. Yep. We get the little $5,000 one. We get the medium, or do we get the large petrol tank? Which, wow. I mean, yeah, I guess that is fairly good size. Still doesn't seem like that large, but continue to make a mess over by our farmyard. Where should we put a large petrol tank? Oh boy, they got me calling it petrol. Technically diesel. Oh, do we got an even bigger one? That's not really any bigger, I don't think, is it? Oh, okay, never mind. Yes, it is. It's like twice as big. Where's the big one like this that holds fuel, right, Evan? Okay, how about just like a medium one? That seems like a good size for our farm here. Trying to figure out where we want to put this here, though. Got some very uneven terrain around here, so kind of annoying. How about back behind the barn here? That seems like a good spot. Yeah, how about that right there, one? That looks like a good spot there, if you ask me. Okay. And how dire of a need are we of fuel here? I've got 10 liters left. Okay. That's plenty. I'm gonna blink, and that's just a suggestion, right, everyone? And just a reminder here, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And once you are subscribed, don't forget to turn on your notifications there as well. Get notified of the next latest, greatest episode on Lost Worlds here. I'm not entirely sure who's lost yet. Probably me, undoubtedly, but... And along with that, don't forget, too, if you'd like to join us in on the multiplayer servers, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Oh, and of course, as always, don't forget, If you like the video, well, you know what to do. Give her the old thumbs up right there. I mean, come on. It's got a John Deere 4020 in it, right? I mean, who can't like a 4020? Especially when you can bail at like 20 mile an hour. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know why the baler's going so fast all of a sudden. I guess I could slow it down, couldn't I? Yeah, see, now it's slowing back down to, 10. I think 10 is what it's supposed to be able to do. Yeah, real life, having even 10 miles an hour, it's probably a little fast. Maybe if you're baling really light material, I suppose. Watch out, if you look at what we're baling, I mean, it does look pretty light, right? A reminder here again, when we did this field, everyone, we mowed it the very first opportunity we had. As I mentioned last episode, I've never really taken the time to figure it out. Like, are you better off waiting for the grass to grow to the second stage? So you're not going to mow it as often, but you're hopefully going to get more, or are you just better off, like, mowing it as soon as you can? Which I'm not sure how soon you can mow this field here again, but it does not seem like we're getting a whole lot of bales on this field, though. Like, wow. There are not very many bales. One, two, four. Okay, I see 4 bales. 4 bales. Wow. That's all. Well, okay. I mean, mind you, we're not done baling yet, everyone, but it does not seem like very many bales. So, and if I remember correctly, if we wait till the second stage, bale wise, we get what is it again? 8, 8, and 4. So what is the math on 20? Right? Did I do the math right? 20 bales, everyone, I think. So if we wait till the hay gets to the second stage here, mow it at the second stage and bale it, we get, give or take, here about 20 bales off this field. So as long as we get at least 10, that one, then we're about the same as waiting until it gets to the second stage. Which is kind of odd, because at least in the game here, everyone, like, I think hay, as far as I know, is the only crop that is like this. Your corn, beans, soybeans, wheat, getting to the next stage, Evan, makes no difference on yield. That was actually a common misconception back in, I don't know if this was even 22. Might have been Farming Simulator 22 yet. No, I don't think so. I think it was Farming Sim 19 now, because Farming Simulator 22, there are no different levels of ready to harvest. I believe that stopped with Farming Simulator 19, if I remember correctly. But for those of you who recall, back in, again, I think it was 19 of them. Back in Farming Sim in 19, you had different levels of ready to harvest. You had, I think it was like a light yellow, like a light orange, and then like a dark orange, right, or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the colors were, but there always was the common misconception that you wanted to wait till the dark orange to harvest so you got more yield, which just simply was not true. Those vicious rumors got spread around, and like I said, there was no merit in it. And I don't think I've heard that rumor here in 22, because again, at least in 22 here, there's only one color of ready to harvest. It's kind of annoying, because like with grass, it's only one color. So what stage is it on? You have to almost go out and look. And then you have to know, too, like, what's the grass on your map look like, right? Is this stage 1 grass ready to mow, or stage 2 ready to mow grass? Good luck. We have 5 bales now. If that's the case, that is really bad. I think we'll be waiting until the second stage here next time, then. Or that something else is wrong, which I thought we had everything limed and fertilized on this section here. Speaking of fertilizer, I thought we'd throw some slurry on this field here too once we're done. Which probably won't be this episode, but or at the very least, I definitely want to get the bales off before I put the slurry on it. Nothing like slurrying up our nice bales, right? Extra protein or something like that, probably. Anyway, on that note, let's head over to the comment section in a moment. See what you folks had to say here for last episode. Starting off with Dustin. Dustin was saying you should use the red tractor for your cows. I'm assuming you mean the smaller red tractor, which that tractor should be able to handle the mixer, I would think. Right? Yeah, it should be able to. I don't want to use the 1206. The 1206 has duals. It's not quite as bad as the 4430. It's not much better. So whatever tractor we use for feeding the cows, which, again, those farm moles, they suffer from some pretty severe transmission issues. So it'd be probably a good job for them. I guess we could take the duals off the 1206, couldn't we? Take the duals off the 1206, that one. And maybe that becomes our feeding tractor. We'll get another tractor to replace the 1206 with. Again, the 1206 is kind of our higher horsepower tractor, but again, the only problem with it, the transmission is so awful on it that, yeah, must be trying to mimic real life with it or something. Okay, 2 little more windrows and we're done. And I might just let horseplay start in the next field there. One. Well, if that's the case, I want to know what tractor should we replace the 1206 with, that one? What tractor indeed? Another John Deere, another brand. Got some options. Okay, there we go. How many bales did we end up with here? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Is that really 6? Let me check here. 1. Yeah, 6 bales of it. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is like really, really bad. Like really bad. Wow. So maybe note to self, wait till second stage. We're good on fertilizer yet? We got 0. Was there fertilizer on this field before? Nitrogen. I wonder if that was our problem, everyone. I don't know if it was so much the first stage of mowing, everyone, or it was the fact that I think we might have been out of fertilizer on, like, there's no fertilizer. That field, like, is red, and I'm not even seeing, like, the stripes where I missed mowing, so that makes me think, everyone, we were out of fertilizer. I thought we had fertilized that field. Huh. Maybe not. Well, we'll put some good cow manure on it. That'll get it rejuvenated, right? Okay, first waypoint. Yeah, take care of this job here, horseplay. We're a little too far away from the start point. Yeah, we can take this back to the farm. I think we're all done with this setup here for now, at least. Planting soybeans over here, planting corn on the other one. Baling hay on that field. Yeah, we got some work going on here. We'll maybe get these bales picked up real quick and we'll see what we can do about some manure on it. This should be a good tractor to pull the slurry spreader with. Speaking of manure, by the way, I forget if I mentioned this here when we finished. We still have manure left yet, everyone. So we didn't run out of manure. Put manure on the big field there yet, which is kind of nice, Evan. That, again, as I've mentioned many, many times before, it's always been a general annoyance when it comes to manure for me. Like, if you want to go use manure, I'm like, there's never enough to actually, like, do anything with, right? And I don't know about you folks, like, if I'm going to go put manure on a field, I'd like to be able to cover, like, most of the field with it. Not just make, like, a pass up and down and, yeah, okay, that's it. Fortunately, with the size of this map, everyone. Was it 50? No, 60. I think we got 60 cows, right? 60 cows seems to be enough to get this connected here a minute. Okay, back up and had to answer a phone call there a minute. I forget exactly where we were at, other than we're getting some slurry here. Actually, you know what? Speaking of getting some slurry, I should probably fill this up here a minute before we go any further. Oh, can we fit through the gates here? I think we can. This tractor has duals on it, but I don't think they're quite as spaced out like the 4430. Should. Oh, yeah. No problem. No problem. Oh, yes. Look at all that fantastic crap in there. And by the way, again, if you watched a couple episodes back of it, I don't know why, but there's looks like a slurry refill point here, and then there's also a slurry refill point. At least I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be. So that's what it looks like anyway. You can see it. There's a slurry refill point there as well. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say there's a trigger there too. Yeah, don't know what that one's for, up one, but yeah, make sure we shut the gate. Don't want the cows getting out, you know. We also got to grab a trailer and get the bales out of that field here before we start putting slurry on it. I think the truck is up by the house there somewhere, isn't it? I don't know. We'll find it. Oh yeah, there's the truck. Okay, grab the truck here a minute. We'll grab our trailer. Like I said, we'll get the bales picked up. We also need to go get some bales from the shop here at some point as well. Straw bales, that is. Like I said, I'll probably take care of that off camera. And again, at least when it comes to the silage bales, I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I don't think I want to just leave them auto-loaded on the trailer here. So once we load them on here, I'll probably take them back off. I don't know if they'll stay fermenting on the trailer or not. Just the way the whole auto-load system works. Pick up our 6 bales over here, which, yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, it must be fertilizer related. I mean, I don't think it should be that bad otherwise. There we go. Never sure what mode this trailer is in. So you just push like Y and B a couple times. So it's like, oh, it's loading. Perfect. And at least when we put the slurry on them, and I'm guessing the slurry is probably going to be a little too much for this field here. Don't think that'll do that. I don't think that's going to matter, but we'll find out. Okay, we're just going to unload these over here somewhere. Also, are we having an issue over here? I'm not seeing the... Oh, yeah, there's... See the issue. One bale in front of the tractor. I get for running the same course, like course of the mower. Again, when you're baling, typically you want to run the course in reverse. Start with the middle part of the field first, right? Oh, what? Small halfway done with that field, and we're, yeah, just kind of getting started on that field there yet, so... Okay. Yes, let's get some campaign promises on this field here. With that being said, I mean, we're spreading campaign promises, but unlike the real campaign promises, I mean, this campaign promise actually works here. I mean, these campaign promises here coming out of this spreader actually work, right? Unlike the real ones. Yeah. Hey, you gotta make some political jokes when it comes to spread manure, right? I mean, I think that's a requirement. I mean, manure and political campaign promises are kind of the same thing about, right? Like I said, the only difference here in this case, that one is if you're going to call this a campaign promise, this campaign promise actually works. Like, we're actually getting fertilizer out of it. Well, anyway, I think on that note, we're going to wrap it up here for this episode. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.